For this evening's accent on academics, Coventry Elementary School will present March Book Madness. As an extension of Read Across America Week, Coventry developed March Book Madness to promote literacy across the curriculum and provide students with opportunities to connect reading and writing to math and technology. March Book Madness is an engaging bracket-style book tournament which matches 16 books in one-to-one games. Students across the building vote to advance books through each round, with one book named as the champion. Coventry Elementary Principal, Mr. Brian Fries, will now share additional details and introduce the presenters.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, and Dr. Carroll. I'm honored and excited to be here this evening to share Coventry's March Book Madness with you. The NCAA's March Madness basketball tournament is in full swing, and we are replicating that same energy at Coventry Elementary with books. It's a continuation of Read Across America Month. March Book Madness began with our referee here, Miss Alexia Perkins, and her class, and is now spread school-wide. At the end of our presentation tonight, you'll have the opportunity to predict our winning book based on how effectively our students persuade you. All I can say is I hope your bracket tonight looks a lot better than my basketball bracket does. At this time, we'll turn it over to Miss Perkins.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, and Dr. Carroll. My name is Alexia Perkins, and I am a second grade teacher at Coventry Elementary, and dare I say, and I hope I don't get in trouble, maybe the best elementary school in the district. I don't know.
Agreed. Why not?
Yes, thank you. So I am here to share, like Mr. Free said, about March Book Madness. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so March Book Madness is an engaging program that promotes reading. It is a reading competition beginning with 16 picture books, and each week students vote on their favorite books in the brackets that are set up in a tournament-style format in which basketball teams compete. Ultimately, one book is named Book Champion. This is our March Book Madness bracket, and so it starts with 16 picture books called the Sweet 16, which turn into the Elite 8. The Elite 8 turn into the Final 4, and then finally 2 books go head-to-head for the book competition. The original 16 books, which are on the edge, are paired by similarities such as authors, genre, character traits, and theme. And this allows students to see representation in text as well as make student connections in text as well. So now on to our voting. So students cast their vote using Microsoft Forms via Canvas, and this is an example of what our Canvas page looks like. So we have both of the books kind of like in tournament style, and they click the Vote Here button at the bottom, which links them to a Microsoft Forms link. And at the bottom, you'll see we collect our data like that. In this round, it looks like the Magical Yet won over the Invisible Boy. But this draws in the math piece to it as well. So we discuss data and graphing, which is the second grade SOLs. The next is what we have here today, what our students will be presenting. This is our writing companion that goes along with March Book Madness. So it incorporates prediction, opinion, and persuasive writing, which are also second grade SOLs. Here's my favorite. This is our Coventry Elementary March Book Madness hallway display. This has become a major talking point at our school. As a result, March Book Madness has become school-wide, and multiple grade levels have joined in, which has ignited a love for reading and an anticipation of reading across the building. All right, this is my favorite part. So these are my former Perky pupils. I call my students the Perky pupils. It's a play off of my last name, which is Perkins. And so these are 5 March Madness alumni, and they're going to give their perspective on March Book Madness. So this first young man I have here, he may be familiar to some of you. I'm not too sure. His name is Joel, and we're going to get his perspective first. Here we go.
I like March Book Madness because I like books, and my favorite books I found a kitty.
Right. Next we have Tucker.
Hello, I think March Book Madness was so fun. My favorite book was I Found a Kitty.
All right. Next we have Andre.
The reason I like March Book Madness is because we get to read entertaining books, and the book I like is The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes.
I like March Book Madness because we get to read a lot of awesome books.
I like March Book Madness because we get to read a bunch of fun books, and my favorite book was Picture Book by Dawn.
A chance to vote. These are 4 books that our current Perky pupils are going to be talking about today that are in the running to become the final 4. So we have Noki Smith, we have Arya Mew, Leah Coyle, and we have Liam Ogeron, and they're going to try to persuade you about their favorite book, and then ultimately you guys will get to vote just as we do in the classroom. So now we'll have Noki Smith.
Hi. My name is Noki Smith. I think the girl with big questions will go to the final 4 because it teaches a lesson that asking questions is how we grow. She loves asking questions, but her friends are annoyed. For example, she asked one more question and all of her friends snapped. Finally, she did the right thing by telling her class to help the birds by planting more trees. So that's why I think the girl with big questions will move on to the final 4 of March Book Madness.
Good job, bud. All right, and next we have Arya Mew.
Hi, my name is Arya Mew. I think that I Want My Hat Back will win March Book Madness because it is so funny. It is funny because the bear saw his hat but did not notice it was his hat. The book also has good illustrations. For example, the illustrations are like a cartoon. I Want My Hat Back is very entertaining. For example, it uses a lot of animals. That is why I think I Want My Hat Back will win March Book Madness.
Awesome job. All right, now we'll hear from Leah Coyle.
Hi, my name is Leah Coyle. I think the book Nerdy Corn is going to move on to the final 4 of March Book Madness. I think this book will move on because it teaches you to be kind to everyone. In the book, the other unicorns are mean to Fern, but Fern was so kind to them. Another reason I think this book will move on because it teaches...
It's okay, you good. You're doing great.
Another reason I think this book will move on because it's about a unicorn, and who doesn't like unicorns? That is why I think the book Nerdy Corn is going to move on to the final 4 of March Book Madness.
Good job. All right, and last but certainly not least is Liam Ogeron.
Good evening. My name is Liam Ogeron. I think I Found a Kitty will go on to the final 4 of March Book Madness. I like this book because it's so cute. I think it's cute because the kitty and babies were adorable. It can also teach you something. Sometimes it takes a few tries before you get it right. That's why I think I Found a Kitty will go on to the final 4 of March Book Madness.
Beautiful job, Liam. Awesome.
And so board members, you should have a Microsoft Forms link, but we also have QR codes for you to go ahead and vote for one of these as our book champion.
They're a little nervous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Already voted.
Ms. Perkins, I did not vote twice. That was Mr. Myatt who had to do it on my list. Not a cheater.
Oh my goodness. Every vote counts, right?
Called you out on the business phone.
All right.
The results are in. It looks like the board thinks I Found a Kitty will move on to the final 4 of March Book Madness.
Stay tuned
for an update from Mr. Freeze to see if your choice makes it to the Final Four.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. That concludes our presentation. I'll hand it back over to Mr. Freeze to close us out.
Thank you again, and we are happy to take any questions, or our students are happy to take any questions that you have at this time.
Well, first of all, I think you guys are challenging people to start coming in costume to their accent on academics. I love it. Board members?
Just a quick question for everyone. Did you get a chance to read all the books that you have today with us? Did you read all of them?
Yes.
Yes, that's how you can determine which one you like, right? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Was there a bracket buster where someone didn't expect the book to move on to beat one of the others? That sort of the St. Peter's or of the
Really?
the book
Was there a
March
book that
month?
you guys didn't expect to win that won? Anybody want to answer that? You again, Leah? No? Okay.
I will say that I Found a Kitty is a repeat from last year. It was last year's champion and is back again. And the book that Dr. Shandor read on Flipgrid for Read Across America Month for Everyone actually did not make it out of the first round. So, definitely an upset.
Yeah. I did see I Found a Kitty in some of your former pieces.
We'll get Dr. Shandor a new book.
I was partial to A Girl with Big, Big Questions because I also have people get annoyed by me asking so many questions. That was my vote. You guys did such a great job. Thank you so much. And Ms. Perkins, your energy is contagious.